morning. Had to say it with my whole face. Activate all kind of different things and different emotions to get good feelings into the atmosphere. This is an episode of the TechP What's the What show. I am Jeff, TechP, the Techpreneur for the people. And this is starting to become somewhat like a rhythm now. The Saturday morning flow seems to be when I'm really able to be in this free mindset to kind of reflect on the week and share kind of updates via the TechP persona or mindset, or my team would call it disassociated self, whatever. It's me, it's TechP. And so that's what this is about. And what a week it's been. So we have a beautiful event that is planned for Sidecar Social, where we're getting our diverse perspectives community together. All of us out there, you, whoever may see this, that are interested in how to use AI responsibly. We're having what we're calling a Tech Talk, a ODP Tech Talk meetup at Sidecar Social in Frisco, Texas, on the 23rd of May at 4 p.m. And so that's a really exciting thing for us. And then on the because of that event and the vision to continue to have conversations, because this came from a conversation from our ODP technology community, a community or a space within the One Integration platform, where one of my tech partners had a really cool solution that I thought would be good for humanity to learn about, and also great for us to share and go out and actually deploy into humanity. And it was around AI security. And that's a place where we can never be too secure, as long as it's thought of in a responsible social way. And so it kind of met all of my criteria. If my team was going to be, the diverse perspective team was going to be the leading practitioner of envisioning these solutions, I saw opportunity. And so we put together a podcast. Cherie Dolan is on the ODP Tech Talk. I'll put a link to a conversation. You can see it. Well, we did that. And then from there, we plan to do this meetup. And this meetup is coming up on May 23rd. And we already have opportunities where we're going out to large organizations that care about security, and it's a very timely conversation. Let's just say that I see huge opportunity with it. So that's what we're doing in that space, hustling to get the operation behind it set up to support scaling this with deploying a CRM system. That's been on the to-do list, but kind of just decided to press go and get that done. For those of us who don't know what a CRM is, it's essentially a customer relationship management tool that, in my mind, the way that I envision our CRM is going to allow for us to support our clients' best overall well-being, because we're in the business of taking care of people and serving people. And so that's what that CRM is going to do for us. And we're excited about it. We got some really, really, really cool services that we're building around that, like responsible human relations, responsible well-being, and these are all envisioned for you all, so that we can thrive, and so all of those things are going to be rolled out. We got some great synergy. We've identified what we believe is the president, and what we've agreed in principle to is that the president of Responsible Human Relations will announce that when the time is right. We're going to be doing some podcast type shows on our responsible services, and he'll be a key contributor there. To make sure that this is thought of in a way that is a win for all parties, for businesses, for employees, for nonprofits, for across the board. We see an opportunity to leverage the platform and these set of services to accomplish some big things. And so, what else happened this week? I know there was something else. Older Doctor CRM. We got a very, very sweet. It's almost like a layup. We got a layup. You know, it's gonna be a big deal, and it is a big deal. But you know, for TechP and ODP, it was like a layup. And so we got that coming. We're going to have a lot of energy around that. We're rolling out the CRM to the team on Tuesday morning. If you're interested anywhere in the country, you think you want to look at an opportunity to be a part of a real cool, low stress opportunity, to be your own boss, determine how much you're going to make, have everything supplied to you, and the only thing you got to do is decide if you want to go get it. If that is something that interests you, then let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. No, seriously, let's have a conversation. We got a smattering of people across the country that have already kind of started raising their hands, and we see a huge opportunity. And this is for the older doctors and expertly sanitized by fellow brother on the altar, this guy. I believe he's class of 72. Frank Simmons. And we feel really, really good about it. What else? You know, I'm really excited about getting to this gym and working out. I haven't been able to work out in the mornings like I normally have been because I've been grinding. So, you know, I just wanted to jump on this. This is really like a time when I reflect on the week, share with the community, you know, what it is amongst all of this and what it's all about. You know, another thing that I don't know that I've shared in this format of TechP, what's the what, is that the legal matters took a shift in a direction that has signaled an even bigger outcome. You know, I think, and I guess I should be a little bit clear on that. The arbitration case, we're awaiting some type of unfavorable outcome without ever being allowed to ever have said a word. For 3 years, I've waited to this day, and now it's supposed to be an unfavorable outcome after 3 years without me ever speaking a word to any arbiter. And so, the legal team is handling that. Reality is, whatever God says is what's gonna happen with that, and so I feel good about that. But the point I want to make is, if someone can do something to you that they can't say out loud, they haven't said out loud. Bill hasn't said it out loud. Dominic hasn't said it out loud. John Knight hasn't said it out loud. Zach Morris hasn't said it out loud. Keith Dean hasn't said it out loud. Tanya Simmons hasn't said it out loud. They were all there for just that one time that I had been telling them about the whole time. These are the types of things that are happening. And they were all there, and they never said it. They never even reported it.
Superpowers get neutralized like a movie watching silence. The famous actor we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling. You move just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful.
It's kind of poetic that song will come on right here as I'm explaining this, but I digress. They haven't said it out loud, and so that means that they're suffering in silence, possibly, or they're ashamed. One of the two are no good, and that's a shame for me. And so without anyone speaking up, I spoke up, and then what do I get? What happens? They drag me out for 3 years, and then they expect to be able to say,
meet Darius. As a student organizer at his local college, Darius yearns to find things in the community to share with his friends and classmates that align with social equity, warding off spaces and places that do not align with him and his peers' interests.
Yeah, they expect to be able to say, we're throwing you out. And so that means that there's only one thing for me to do. And let's go and be Jeff McKinney in the light. Go sell. Go build. You know, I had a person reach out to me the other day and says, hey, my name is, and I'm a fellow whistleblower. I like what you're doing. I want to learn more. We had an exchange. I saw where two whistleblowers have ended up no longer with us from the same company. And for me, I never considered myself or thought of myself as a whistleblower. Whistles are actually annoying. And I've stood up and I've spoken up so many times over my career in my lifetime that someone would probably consider me annoying if they consider me a whistleblower. I guess what I'm saying is, for me, it was never annoying. It was the right thing to do every time. And isn't that what we're called to do even when it's tough? Is do the right thing. And so the reason why you hear that silence is because those people didn't do the right thing. And I can prove it. And they know it. And it hurt me. And it still impacts me. And standing up for myself against a big, bad billionaire, they believe they're going to be able to air me out. We'll see. I'm going to get in this gym. We got a lot of good things coming. Love to see everyone come out. Let's talk about responsible social. There's a lot of opportunity out there to take responsible technology into every area and lead the conversation rather than receiving whatever use of AI is going to be placed on you. Lead the conversation. And that's what we're offering in becoming a member of our ODP community. And we have that virtually and physically. Virtually, you can go to www.oneintegration.com or ourdiverseperspectives.com. You can see the plans to join the ODP Business and Entrepreneurship. That gets you access to these events. That gets you access to be a part of the collaborations and partnerships that we're forging. It allows for you to participate in a way that makes business sense and has an ROI tied to it. And so feel really, really, really good about that. And for the folks that you see, like a Frank Simmons or Mercury Hall or who else do we work with? Drawing a blank. Tamika, ENC Consulting, Leslie, Jasper, Be Public. All of these people are in the show. They're actively engaged, and we're all reaping the benefits of placing our gifts together and envisioning U.S. Claro is another one. Placing our gifts together and jointly going out and focusing on delivering offerings and services and efforts in the places that we care about the most. And so, if that's what you want to do, you can join us there. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to hit this workout. And we got Mother's Day weekend. I got to go get my wife her gift. Hopefully it's ready today. Down at Peepers in Highland Park, my spot where they keep me icy on the frames and the lenses. And so I just let out a little bit of game right there. My friend Darlene over there at Peepers, hopefully I get to see her today and pick that gift from my wife. And then the Dallas Mavericks are coming on at 2:30 Central. So we have to be in place for that. And then the rest of the day, I got to figure out what my wife wants me to do for her. And so